Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you kindly introduce yourself?
I'm Romeo de la Cruz. I'm the managing director of Bugao Digital.
Bughao Digital is a sister company of BSS
Yes,
Corporation.
yes,
So BSS is Post Services and Solutions Corporation.
yes.
So what's it? Bughao is the
Bugao basically is a digital marketing company,
okay.
and it is one of the first startup that we get in 2017.
Mhm.
So it was incorporated first quarter of 2017. And then when we started with our digital marketing company, eventually we realized that most of our shareholders are actually in the field of logistics,
Mhm.
and so they wanted us to develop an e-commerce company, and that's the reason why we developed bibili.com.
So bibili.com online shopping portal.
Yes,
Mhm.
and then a few months developing bibili.com, we realized that there is a need for an IT infrastructure.
Mhm.
Primarily because if you have an e-commerce platform, you need to have a strong IT infrastructure,
That's
and that's the reason why we decided to which is the
BizInfo.
info.
Mhm.
Now, then several months after that, we realized that there's a need for people to do the back end and the web development side, and that's the reason why we have the 1/0. So all these companies, the four, are actually interrelated.
Sir?
1/0.
1/0.
Yes.
Okay.
So these are all startups. So one is spinning off after the other. So in a way, all of them are interconnected in the sense that, for instance, um, each one has its own business,
Mhm.
but at the same time, they are also supporting each other in the sense that, for instance, the bibili.com platform needs a computer infrastructure,
Mhm.
an IT infrastructure, so it is actually supported by BizInfo. It requires a social media or market what's this a digital marketing component, and
Mhm.
that's being supplied by Bugao Digital.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So these four companies
Yes,
under one roof here
yes,
in
yes,
Pacific Star Building.
yes. So this is a shared space of the.
Mm. Okay. Earlier you had a partnership signing
Yes,
with Pouch Nation.
yes.
So what is the partnership all about?
Okay. So the partnership with Pouch Nation is actually a step into one. It's BizInfo basically,
Mm-hmm.
because they are more of the technology company in the group. The basically the function of BSSC is they are also they provide services for corporations, agencies, and other entities with regard to their IT needs,
Mm-hmm.
more into structures. Okay. Now, sometimes you have activities other than that's the hard side, and that's like
Mm-hmm.
the soft side of IT is actually more of the activities, events, and other things. You need now, like for instance, ticketing system.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have a security, have registration system, and so on. Right now, because of the digital technology, all these things are now being computerized or being
Mm-hmm.
digitalized. So this is where Pouch Nation comes into the picture, because Pouch Nation has its own technology where they they have all these machines where uh, in, tickets are actually being provided for when you register in their portal and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the same ticket that may come in the form of a sticker, it may come in the form of QR code, it may come in the form of bracelets,
Mm-hmm.
it may come in other forms. And the point here is, one, it can track the entrance and exit of participants. Two, it can also track their activities and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way, the other side of that as point of view of the organizer, then they can also study the behavior of their delegates or participants. This is an application or the software side of the application of IT, where BizInfo is very much interested to become a partner of that, so that then in the future, when there will be other entities that will be needing that kind of services, BizInfo will become like a partner. What's this? To that. So, like for instance, if there's someone who would like to have a festival, and then you would like to make sure that you can control tickets and movements and so on, then if they would like to have a digital application, then BizInfo can come in and actually sell the technology of Pouch Nation.
Will this be a long-term partnership or within 1 year long or events?
Yeah, it is a long-term partnership basically, because the idea is that what we would like to highlight here is that we recognize the innovation of Pouch Nation, and with the digital technology, innovation is key. And the thing here is that make your technology available to the wider audience. And Pouch Nation came in having this technology, but at the same time, our role now is actually as a BizInfo to link that technology or innovation with the demand or the need in the
clients.
field, yeah, clients and so on. So basically, what our to bridge that kind of innovation and then the need. In this sense, then that will now more or less help the conduct of the events and other activities and so on.
Okay, sir. So congratulations
Thank you.
partnership. So before we end this interview,
Okay, sure. Yeah.
we have an iconic shout out.
Okay.
It's a shout out. After I count 1, 2, 3, you will shout, "What's up, Pilipinas? What's up, Pilipinas?"
What's up? What's up?
That's the name of our website and as well as our shout out. And then after that, you will say whatever you want to say, either a call to action, a message, or an invite. You.
Okay. Can you
Okay.
give me something to?
I will count 1, 2, 3. You will shout, "What's up, Pilipinas?" And then say your message, your invite, or your call to action, or whatever you want to say. Messages. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
What's up, Pilipinas? I would like you to support the startups in the Philippines. Particularly, I would like you to support bibili.com and BSSC and 1/0. We are here for your digital technology needs.
Thank you.